Good evening, good evening, good evening. I do not know why my screen is so orange, but it's orange, so it's going to be orange today. So how is everyone doing tonight? There are several grants that are going to be due on the 31st. So I figured, let's get into it. Make sure we have our businesses together to apply for grants, what to do to make your business stand out, what grants we need to be applying for, and then, getting everything ready to go into 2024. So when we are talking about funding for our business, grants are a great way to get capital in because, number one, you don't have to pay it back. Number two, they're not going to require any kind of financials. We don't have to have tax returns, a profit and loss statement. They're not going to require any revenue. You don't have to be in business for X amount of years. So grants are really startup friendly. And grants are a great way to get capital into your business without having to extend your debt. So we're not going to have a monthly payment for getting this money in. Now, there are some startup grants that just require an idea, like, what's this one? There is a Young Entrepreneur Scholarship Grant. It's for $2,500. So if anyone has a kid in high school, let me read the requirements for this one. The requirements for the Young Entrepreneur Grant is that you have to be a high school senior, an undergraduate, a graduate, or a trade school student. You have to attend a U.S.-based college or trade school, have a GPA of a 3.0 or higher, and have an interest in starting a business, okay? So you don't have to, if it's you or your child, they don't have to have a business yet. Just a business idea. So that is going to be the Young Entrepreneur Scholarship Grant. If you have my grant bundle, it's number 414 on the list. If you don't have my grant bundle, you can comment grants in the comment and a link will be sent to you. But that's going to be due on December 31st. Okay, so once again, the requirements were a 3.0 GPA, to be in either a high school, trade school, or undergrad or a graduate in a U.S.-based school, and have an interest in starting a business. There are several grants. Home Depot has a grant. The National Self-Employment has a grant. There is Olga's Kitchen Grant, Zen Business. If you heard of Zen, they have a grant. So there are a lot of grants, and that their deadline is going to be at the end of this year. So what we want to do is we want to make sure, close my door, boo-boo. We want to make sure that we position our business to be able to stand out when it comes to applying for grants. So the basic requirements are going to be an LLC, EIN, and business bank account. Okay. Now we want our application to stand out. When I talk about things to make your business stand out, if we don't have them now, I still want you to apply. I always tell people apply for 5 to 10 business grants every single month. Number one, a lot of times business owners feel like, well, I've never applied for a grant. I'm not a grant writer. I don't really know what to say. And I want people to understand that all of these applications are going to be online applications. Okay. So we're not having to submit some kind of 20-page grant proposal. We're literally going to be answering questions that are online. Number two, when you start applying for grants, you're going to get comfortable and you're going to kind of see that they're asking the same question, right? So if you write down like your answer that you came up with on this grant, if you like write it down in your notes, when you apply for your second grant, you're going to see the same question. All you have to do is look back at your notes. So you're really just copying and pasting what you wrote on the last grant, right? I have, if you want like a detailed course on grant writing, I have a grant masterclass where I give you the top 30 frequently asked questions, and I give you like a blueprint as to how to structure everything out. If you want a link to that, just comment masterclass in the comment and a link will be sent to you. So what I want you to understand is for business grants, they're not looking for great writing. They're not looking for you to sound like you have a PhD in language arts. They want to know, if I give you this money, can you do something with the money? Because at the end of the year, they need an aha story. They need to be able to put you on the website and say, hey, we gave 10 business owners $10,000, and business one, moved from out of her house and got a storefront. Business number two, increased her profits. Business number three, was able to get a second location. They want the aha story to run back to their donors and be like, hey, you guys gave us $1 million last year. We helped all these people. Here they are. Can we get $2 million this year? Okay, so that's what they're looking for. So if our grammar maybe isn't the best, if we're not the best writer, they're not looking for English majors. They're looking for business owners that know what they're doing, and if they get this money, it's going to propel their business, okay? So they're more interested in hearing who you are and what your business is doing and how you're solving a problem or how you're solving a problem better versus does it sound right? Do we have a big vocabulary? That's not what they're looking for, okay? I tell people all the time, take one Sunday out the month and just apply for 5 to 10 business grants. Every single month, apply for 5 to 10 business grants. If you apply every month to 5 to 10 business grants, you are putting your business, you're increasing the odds of winning a grant because you're applying for more. Number two, as you start filling out the applications, you're going to start adding little tweaks and things to your responses. Number three, you're going to get more comfortable with filling them out. In the beginning, you're nervous. Oh my gosh. Over time, you're going to get comfortable, right? And there's little tips and tricks that you can use with putting the question in AI and having AI kind of help remix your answer. I give all those tips and tricks in my grant masterclass so if you want the grant list, you can just comment grants in the comment, and my grant bundle will be sent to you. If you want the masterclass, you can just comment masterclass in the comment, and my link from that course will be sent to you. If we on a budget, you can't afford none of that, you can go Google you a business grant. Google business grant. Go on YouTube or Google, how do I write a business grant? There's going to be information there. But I'm going to kind of give you a couple tips and tricks tonight as to what we should be doing, okay? Number one, the first thing we need to do is when we're thinking about applying for a grant, go to the grant website and look at why is this business giving a grant? What is the reason that they're giving this money? Well, why do we want to know that? You want to know what is the tone? What is the reason this business is giving a grant? And can we relate to that somehow? For example, let's just say, okay, there's a grant for women called the Amber Grant, okay? The Amber Grant was founded, don't quote me everything on this. Someone died, right? So I think someone died, and the person who died was either about to start a business or had started a business. So the foundation started this grant for women, for women business owners based on the death of this person, okay? So if I'm applying for an Amber Grant that's based upon a woman in entrepreneurship, I'm going to word my business and kind of hit home more on the struggles of being a woman and being a woman in entrepreneurship. Okay, so number one, being a woman, if you're a mom, you're kind of juggling multiple hats. It's a little harder for a woman to get into business. I'm going to kind of, hit home on the struggles I have had as a woman trying to start a business. Because one of the questions on the grant is like, what obstacles have you faced in your business? So I would hit home more as to how I'm a woman. Now on the Amber grant, it didn't say nothing about Amber being a minority woman, just a woman. So although I'm a Black woman, I'm not going to talk about being a minority woman because Amber's not a minority. I'm going to hit home on what they're talking about being a woman. The FedEx grant. The FedEx grant's coming up in February. It's going to be $50,000. The FedEx grant is trying to help entrepreneurs, grow or scale their business. Well, as I'm writing that grant, I'm going to take out the struggles of being a woman and I'm going to word it as the struggles of being an entrepreneur. Okay, so when you are applying for a grant, read the business or organization that is going to be giving the grant, and they're always going to have an about us, why we started. They're going to have a little story as to why they have now started this grant. You need to, if you can find some kind of correlation, if you can make you or your business connect to any of those things, you want to zero in on that as you're writing. So if FedEx is for entrepreneurship, although I'm a woman and although I'm Black, I'm not mentioning anything about being how hard it is or the struggles I've had as a female minority entrepreneur, because FedEx didn't say nothing about no woman and nothing about being a minority. They want a general entrepreneur, Black, white, green, yellow, whatever you are. So that way I'm just going to talk about, now mind you, it can still be the same struggles, right? My struggle hasn't changed. I'm just going to take out minority woman and insert as an entrepreneur. As an entrepreneur, I have struggled with getting capital. As an entrepreneur, I have struggled with getting resources. As an entrepreneur, I have struggled with blah, 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 blah. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is we want to read the grant, read the organization or business behind giving the grant and what is their story as to why they're giving this grant, okay? Number two, what we want to do is we want to make sure that we are answering the question concisely. So we don't need to show them how many words we can give. If they're asking us about an obstacle, it's like give me the movie preview. Let me kind of see everything real quick. Take in mind that these people are going to be reading thousands of applications. Okay, so we don't need to know, you were born on a Monday and it was 78 degrees. And as your mother was holding you, she said you were destined. They don't want to hear all that. Okay. Number two, although it's a grant, it's a business grant. So a business grant is different than a nonprofit grant. A business grant is like, why do you need this money? Put yourself in the position of, I'm going to give the money out as a grant. If you were going to give a business owner a grant, who would you rather give the money to? Do you want to give the business, if you're going to give $10,000 out, do you want to give $10,000 out to Joy's Barbecue, who has a line wrapped around her store every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday? And if she was able to acquire the space next door, knock down the wall, add some additional tables and chairs, she could then seat more people so that she wouldn't have the line. She can, turn more tables over in the same amount of time and make more money. Do you want to give her $10,000 or do you want to give Joyce Peach Cobbler, who I've been suffering from depression. I took off from work for 2 months. Now I'm struggling to make ends meet. I lost all my clientele. I'm 2 months behind on my rent. I'm just trying to catch up on some bills. I just need this $10,000 so I can pay all my bills and keep my business going. Who do you want to give the $10,000 to if you are reading those two grant applications? A lot of times business owners hear the word grant and they think sob story. They think, let me tell all my problems. Let me show how I'm about to get evicted. Let me just sound as pitiful as possible. And that is not what they're looking for. If I am facing eviction, if I don't have any clientele, if I am 2 months behind rent, baby, $10,000 ain't about to do nothing but hold me over for another 30 days. And then the same ending's going to happen. I'm about to be evicted. I'm about to be out of business. Nobody wants to throw a life jacket to a sinking ship. Like, it's not going to make a sense. If it's 50 people on a ship, I got one life jacket, I throw it out there, I'm not going to make that big of a difference, okay? Now, I don't care if you are 2 months behind rent. I don't care if you did check out for 2 months and now you're trying to get yourself back together. We're not about to go put that on no paper and tell nobody that. We're going to position our business to be as thriving, to be as powerful, to be as the next thing coming. We're going to position ourselves to be in some kind of authority, and we just need this $10,000 to help us do X, Y, and Z. Okay? They are not looking for a handout. They're not looking, they are not looking to help the orphanage kids. This is not a nonprofit grant. This is a business grant. Okay? So you want to make sure that we're one, positioning our business in some kind of positive light. In my grant masterclass, I have like a little workbook that has adjectives to kind of help you use different words for, let's just say you're new, you haven't made any money, it's a startup. I kind of give you some adjectives to kind of use to kind of fluff it up. If you can afford if you come at masterclass, you can get the link. If you can't afford my masterclass, get you a thesaurus and new, like look up words like new, startup. What are other words that we can use for that? Okay. So number 2 or 3, I forgot what number we are on. Before we start asking for money, you need to ask yourself, why do you need this money? What do you need in your business right now that can make you money in 30 days? Another misconception people have is they feel like they're supposed to start their entire business perfectly on day one. So I am going to start Joy's sweatshirt company. So I want to have inventory that has this sweatshirt in 10 colors. I need someone to help me package the sweatshirt, so I need payroll. I want to have my own packaging, so I need that. I need an office space, so I need $50,000 to get this business started. No, you don't. No, you don't. Okay? What do you need in your business that can make you money in 30 days? I need operating expenses. That's not going to make you money in 30 days. Operating expenses will only keep the door only keep the door open. That's not going to make you any money. If you're wanting operating expenses, if you're wanting a cushion, I just want a cushion. I want to just have some money sitting in the bank. Well, then you should be walking into the bank and applying for a loan or a line of credit. Okay, a grant is not going to give you a cushion. In the real world, in the business street, there is no cushion, baby. It's eat or get eaten, kill or be killed. You are out here fighting and grinding every single day. Okay, there is no cushion. I need money because I do lashes and I want to give 10 people free lashes. That's not a business. A business doesn't give anything away for free. So if you're telling someone to give you money so you can then go do something for free, then maybe you need to get off the business grant website and go to a nonprofit. Okay? That's not, a business does nothing for free. Walmart isn't giving anything away for free when you go on that line. Target, I've been a Target. They didn't hand out nothing when I checked out in that line. No one, I left Louis today. I bought a couple of bags. I didn't get none for free when I left Louis. Business does not give out nothing for free. Okay. So if you're a service-based business and you're saying, hey, I want to give my service away for free, baby, that application's already, going into the do not call back file. You do not want to link the money to go right to your pocket. Link it to go somewhere else that's not going right to you to make you money. Well, what can make you money? Inventory can make you money. Buying your inventory at a larger amount to get a cheaper or a lower cost. Remodeling expenses can make you money. So if I have Joyce Barbecue and maybe, Joyce Barbecue is a little dusty, right? Maybe the paint is chipping, the wall is a mess, maybe these tables and chairs are on their last little leg. If I was able to go in and kind of get some new furniture, get some new fixtures, maybe some new lighting, put a nice little fresh coat of paint in there. So when you walk in, it's giving you a nice modern feel. That will help make me more money, right? If I was able to produce something faster, so maybe I make Joyce hair oil, okay? I'm going to help grow your edges back with my avocado and chai seed, oil. Maybe I can only make so many batches and bottles at home if I'm actually making the oil and pouring it in the bottles. But if I was able to outsource the production of my oil, I could get it done fast. They're going to already put it in the bottles and I can sell more at one time, okay? Maybe I need to outsource the production of my oil, but before I just go give a manufacturing company my recipe or my formula, I need to have that patent, okay? A patent's going to run you $10,000. So I may be asking for attorney's fees to patent my formula before I give it to this production company. Or maybe you're trying to get a trademark, right? Maybe you're trying to get something copyrighted. So you can maybe ask for some attorney's fees. We're not going to ask for free money to go form our LLC. Now, once again, we're asking someone to give us free money. So if someone's giving us free money, we at least got to have our foot in the game. We got to have a dog in the fight. You have to at least invest in yourself. Once again, if you had $10,000 to give away, who do you want to give the money away to? If I had Joyce Earrings, and Joyce Earrings had an LLC, EIN, business bank account, she had a logo, she had her little one-page website. When you Google Joyce Earrings, she had she had an Instagram page and a Facebook page, and Joyce Earrings had 2 clients. She had 2 sales. And she's been up for 6 months. Or do you want to give $10,000 to the girl who says, I want to start a business, but I need $10,000 because I need a logo. I need a website. I need to get my LLC. I need inventory. So I'm going to just sit at home on my couch watching TV. I'm going to go turn up on the week. It's New Year's. I got to get me my new bundle. I'm out on New Year's, but I need you, Grant. You give me all the money I need to start my business. And then once I get all the funding I need, then I can form my LLC. Baby girl, have a seat. Who are you going to give your money to? Now, we're already asking for free money. They're about to get this money. You don't have to pay it back. There's no interest. So you got to at least show that you actually think that you've invested in yourself. Invest in yourself before you ask someone to invest in you. Okay? So don't ask for an LLC. Don't ask for a logo. Don't ask for nothing that if you didn't get your nails done, if you didn't go on a date, if you stayed home for New Year's Eve, if you didn't get no lashes, you didn't get nothing that if you just saved up money for 60 days, you could get yourself. Okay? So make sure we're asking for things that can make us money. Maybe we are a baker or a caterer and we can maybe use a commercial kitchen, right? I make pecan candy, but I can only store and make so much pecan candy in my home. I may need to be able to rent a commercial kitchen once a week to be able to make a large batch and store it somewhere, okay? Maybe I have some equipment. Maybe I'm in trucking, right? And I have some equipment, but it's old, right? Maybe I need to update the equipment. Or if I had a newer equipment, I could get something done faster. Think about things that will help you make money or make more money faster. That's what you need to be asking for. Okay, so my grant bundle, if you comment grants in the comment, it'll send you a link. In my grant bundle, I have training videos to kind of tell you what to ask for, kind of spark your mind as to what your business needs. But before we go and fill out the grant application, really sit down and be like, what do I really need? Are your phones booked? Maybe we're a service-based business, right? Are you getting a lot of clientele? If you maybe hired an employee to maybe answer the phones, book your appointments, maybe work your social media, and that would allow you to be able to spend more time either with the client or out getting the book of business. That would make me more money, right? If I don't have to just, answer the phone and do all this boring clerical stuff, let me pay someone $9, $10, $12 an hour for that. Let me go out here and start making it rain, start bringing in the clients or start doing the service, or me being able to spend my time more effectively. I can make more money if my time is over here versus over here doing the clerical work, right? So think about, and everyone's business is different. Everyone's wants are different. Everyone's needs are different. What does your business really need? What are you lacking that will take you to that next level, right? Maybe I'm a product-based business. I'll go back to Joy's earrings, right? I'm doing really good. I'm selling my little earrings, but if I maybe had some branded packaging, it may make my product stand out, right? The more professional you look, the more branded you are, the better feeling your client's going to have when they receive something, right? So, when you're first starting out, you may have bought something from a little Instagram boutique, right? And it comes in the post office packaging, right? Okay, that's kind of, baby, she's brand new, right? But then there are some businesses where you bought some weight loss pills or you bought some lip gloss and it comes in a branded box, right? Or it comes in a branded bag with the logo and it's pink or it's silver or it has their, when you pick up the package, you're like, oh, see, the whole part, okay, business is like dating your client, right? We don't want to have a one-night stand. We want our client I don't want you just to like my earring. I want you to like my earring, love my earring, and then I need you to be my personal spokesperson and go run tell your mama, cousin, auntie, and all them that they need to have these earrings too. Okay? So if I can have one customer go out and bring me back 4, that's the whole point of that's how I grow my business, right? If I got the earring, earrings is, okay, let me take off earrings because earrings are cheap. I paid $50 for this sweatshirt, right? If I got this $50 sweatshirt in the white, post office bag, I may still like the sweatshirt, but okay. If I got the $50 sweatshirt in a branded box that had the logo, and when I opened up the box, the sweatshirt was wrapped in some like, I don't want to say toilet paper, not foil paper, was wrapped in like tissue paper, right? And then when I pull back the tissue paper, there's maybe a flyer that's branded that has the company information, or maybe it's a coupon. So on my next purchase, I get, 20% off. I'm already enjoying the experience, right? And then when I put my sweatshirt on, I'm like, you know what? This must have come from a big business, because the way it came to me was just so now I'm just feeling the bomb in my sweatshirt. So now as I'm going to the mall running errands, girl, I got, here, right? I'm in the mall. I don't know her, girl. Oh, I love it. It's the bomb. Hold on, girl. Let me show you her Instagram page. I'm doing all of this because I felt good when I got my package. That's big business, right? That when you leave Louis Vuitton, baby, they giving you water. You want sparkling water, you want regular water. Deuce over there tearing half the shit up. It's okay. Right? They gonna sit you down. When you leave, they gonna take the bag. The bag gonna be in a duster bag. And then it's gonna be in a big box with a big bow. So when you walking through the mall, they're giving you a whole ambiance feeling. Now, when I go over to Ross, baby, I'm picking this. I got a first break in, right? It's going to be so many people. The strollers are going to be everywhere. The basket going to be everywhere. Half the clothes on the floor. I got to sort through the stuff to get it. Now, if Deuce run around, security going to run up on him like, ma'am, keep your child. They're going to man me with this little badass boy I got. And then when I get to the cashier, she going to have an attitude. They're going to throw my stuff in the bag and I'm going to go. Okay? So, you want to give your customer an experience. So I said all of that to say, if we're a product-based business, packaging makes a difference. Because in a product-based business, especially an online product-based business, the only interaction you're going to have with the customer is the packaging. So you could be at home, you could be at your mama's house, living on the couch. But if you had nice packaging, when I receive it, I don't know that you're on your mama's house. I don't know that this came from an apartment. I don't know that, that this came from someone whose bank account is negative. I'm thinking I'm doing someone that has big business. So how you are perceived, how the customer experience is when I get this. Has anyone on this live ever got something and you were a little suspect, you were a little shaky, you didn't know, but once you got the product and you liked it, you went right back on you and you bought it in every other color? That's me. If I like something, I'm getting it in every color. I like a shoe, I'm getting it in every color. I got this sweatshirt, and this is just Target. This is Target, $25, but I got it in every single color. Once you get something, a loyal customer or a person who if I like it, I like it. I'm getting it in every color. If someone stops me, if I like the quality, if I went and got, like the girl who cut my hair, I love my haircut. I had to cheat on my little stylist. I normally go to Dorica's. That's Fantasia's stylist, right? But she on a color purple tour, so he told me he was going to be gone for 6 weeks, and your girl can't be looking crazy. So I just stumbled upon Kendall, the master stylist out here in Atlanta. Baby, she's the bomb. So now everywhere I go, oh my gosh, your haircut's so cute, because I like her, because I like what she did. Her salon is super cute, super sleek, service, the bomb. Baby, I don't book my appointment on a Thursday. I'm walking in on a Wednesday out of order. I thought it was a Wednesday, and she didn't send me back. She still serviced me. I was in and out. So now when everyone stops me, because I loved her service, she was so nice. I like how she did my hair. I like how, although I wasn't booked that day, she still took me in. The salon was nice. She used nice quality products. I'm going to reach in this telephone and be like, well, here's her Instagram. I'm going to make sure that if someone stops me, that I'm giving her the contact. I want to make sure I'm making my stylist make money because of how she made me feel. Now, if I really wasn't feeling her and someone says, "Oh, I like your haircut," I'm like, "Oh, thank you." I'm not going to go do that extra to be like, "Oh, well, here's her Instagram." See, we need everyone to leave our business, getting our service, getting our product, and going out and telling everyone, "Girl, you need to have this." Have you ever left a movie? When I saw The Wolf of Wall Street, baby, I literally saw The Wolf of Wall Street 4 times in the theater. I can't even tell you how many times I saw it on Netflix. But the second I left Wolf of Wall Street, my girl, you got to go. I just literally saw the best movie. I mean, it's just so good. I can't tell you about it, but you have to go see Wolf of Wall Street. Hang up. Randy, my brother. Every entrepreneur I knew, I'm on that phone. Oh my gosh. Tomorrow, you have to, baby, I'm not getting a dime. I wasn't on an affiliate program for the Wolf of Wall Street. I didn't make 1 cent. Not only did I watch the movie 4 times in the theater, buying snacks and all that, watching it as if I don't know what's going to happen. Every entrepreneur I knew, I'm calling. Anyone who came to my salon, my business, girl, you need to go see. Girl, boy, I'm telling everyone, I at least rallied up 100 people to go see Wolf of Wall Street. No, it's this weekend. No, you need to go today. You need to go today. You was just on Instagram crying about how you about to close down. Girl, you need to go today. This movie is going to get your mind all the way up together. Same thing with Founder. Any kind of, baby. So think about, what did it take for you to, when you left a movie, you left a restaurant, you left something and you liked it. What made you go pick up that telephone and tell everyone, girl, boy, you need to go? Whatever that was, that is how your clients need to feel when they leave your business, when they leave from getting your packaging, when they leave from getting a consultation, when they leave from eating your peach cobbler, when they leave from your business. That's the feeling that they have to feel. So if there's something that you can do to make them, but we need some money for that, that's why I'm saying packaging, right? That will be something. I wrote all of this for packaging. I don't wear myself out. That's something that you can ask for, okay? So when you think about it, what does your business really need to make money in 30 days? Don't look at your business like, I need $50,000. I need $30,000. You may need that to make your business perfect, right? But we're going to Master P. I don't know if we have anyone on this live who has a little age. If you don't, Google a man named Master P, okay? Master P is a rapper out of New Orleans. And way back in the olden days, there was something called a CD. A CD is going to be a little circle disc that you put in something called a CD player, okay? A CD player would then play the music. We didn't have iPods and iPads and iTunes. It was nothing like that. You had to have an actual CD. Now, back in the day, most artists would sign a record deal with a record label, but the record label is going to take all the money, and then the artist is broke. Well, that happens today still, right? They still broke. So that's the industry game, right? Whoever's putting up the money going to take all the money, and the artist going to get pimped. That's what happens. So Master P said, you know what? I'm not going to take any money from the record label. I am going to go make my own CDs and pass them out, okay? So back in the day, we used to get music in a CD, and the CD would come in a nice case, and inside the case would be like a little fold-out card, and it had pictures, it had artwork, it had all the songs numbered up, and then inside would be some kind of story or a dedicate, whatever the case may be, right? Now, Master P's CD was a little different. It was a little bootleg, right? Because he didn't have the money to do the stamp and the artwork, so you just got you a CD. It was just a CD in like a little plastic thing. It didn't have all the extra stuff, but you had the music. So what Master P did, he burned the CDs and he went around from city to city, town to town. You would walk in a Walmart. Hey, you want the CD? You know, it's my new mixtape. And he literally selling CDs out the trunk of his car, right? Now, back in the day, also, there would be stores called like Virgin Records, where you used to have to go to a store to buy a CD. So if I were to hold up the store CD versus Master P CD, Master P CD on the outside is going to look a little bootleg, okay? It's going to look a little homemade, you know, because he didn't have all that money. But when I put the bootleg looking CD in, baby, the music is jamming, okay? If you have a strong product, you can get away with it looking a little bootleg because the person's trying to go to the product. If you got you a Blue Magic product, like your product is A1. When you cut hair A1. Well, I may come to your mama's house to get my hair cut because can't no one line me up like you. If you make some ribs and they are A1, I may be okay buying a plate lunch if I know on every Wednesday you selling plate lunches right here because, baby, can't no one do a rib like you. When you have a Blue Magic product, the ancillary stuff don't matter. If you've ever gone to a soul food restaurant, 9 out of 10 times, it's going to be in an urban area. When you walk in, you know, you may not get the best customer service, right? We don't even want to look at what the health department score. It may even have a health department score on there, right? They're gonna be hollering, "Hey girl, what you need?" It's not gonna be like a Ruth Chris, right? But when you go to that soul food restaurant, you're going because they got the best macaroni and cheese. They got the yams that gonna make you slap your mama. You want that red Kool-Aid and you want that pound cake, and they got the best. You're going for the food. So when you have a Blue Magic, meaning an awesome product, all the ancillary stuff doesn't always matter in the beginning. So back to my story. So Master P made a name for himself with no record label behind him. Now, also back in the day, we had something called music videos, but he didn't have no music videos. He went from city to city to city to city to city selling his CD. Although it looked bootleg, he was making more money on selling his CD from Walmart to Target to here to there than the person who was on TV with the hair, with the makeup, with the outfit, with the choreography, because he got all of the money of his CD. Now, in the beginning, Master P did look a little bootleg. But, see, it's okay to look a little bootleg if we have a plan. Now, Master P could have said, well, I can either walk around here look a little bootleg, or I can sit at home and twiddle my thumbs and wait until, you know, God delivers me a bag of money that I need to have to then go buy all the equipment I need to press a real CD. And if he had done all that, we would have never met Master P. But from going from city to city to city, selling his CDs, he made so much money that he started his own record label. And he became a millionaire and had his own record label. He didn't have to sign to anyone. I'm saying all that to say your business may need 10 things. What is the one thing it needs to make you money in 30 days? We got to just start. We just need a proof of concept. We just need to know that somebody likes my peach cobbler. Somebody likes my cupcake. Somebody likes the way I do their makeup. I have coached somebody and they have a testimony. They have a success story. We need proof of concept. See, a lot of times we're waiting for everything. Just go get you a proof of concept. Go get you 10 clients this week. Just get you 10. However you can get those 10, get those 10. You're not going to have everything together. So if you need 10 things, what's the one thing that you need, right? And work on getting that one thing. All we need is to do to get clients. Because once we have clients, that means we have cash flow. We have money coming in. When you have money coming in, we're not going to go to Louis with that money. We're going to put that money back in the business and then go do that same thing and go get more clients and then get more clients. And the more clients we get, the more cash flow we have coming in. And once we get the cash flow, we need 10 things. I got this grant. The grant is able to knock off 2 things. Now I got those 2 things. I now should be able to get some more clients with that cash flow coming in. Now I can get my trademark. Now I can get my this. Now I can get my that. But we got to have proof of concept. You like the way you do hair. Your mama like the way you do hair. Does anyone else like the way you do hair? I like this sweatshirt. I want to sell this sweatshirt. Does anyone else want this sweatshirt? See, a lot of times people go and get everything but the client. They got their LLC. They got their logo. They're going to get their trademark. They're going to buy all this inventory. I'm going to buy, I got $5,000. I'm going to spend $4,500 on these sweatshirts and the rest on these earrings because I like the sweatshirt. I open my website up, I make my posts on social media, and I'm waiting for all the sales, and it's crickets. Oh, I'm going to post my sweatshirt again. Crickets. I'm going to do a reel in my sweatshirt. Crickets. Don't nobody like the crickets. Don't nobody like the sweatshirt. But then one day I do a reel with the sweatshirt and the earrings, and I get all these DMs. Oh my gosh. Where'd you get those earrings? Oh, they're on the site. And I sell out my earrings in a week because I like the earrings. Now, people are saying, I have all these orders on my website for the earrings. I have no more earrings. I've sold out. But I'm getting all these orders. I don't have any more money because I don't spend all my money on sweatshirts. See, a lot of times, and I'm speaking from experience, we go and get what we think that the people want. They wanted the earrings. If I had some money left over, if I bought a little bit of earrings and a little bit of sweatshirt, let me kind of see what can I shake out here? What do the people want? Well, if I just maybe did 2,000 and 2,000, I had some money left over. When I sold out of the earrings, all I had to do was go back in my stash and go buy some more earrings. Make my sweatshirts half off, recoup my costs, and take that sweatshirt money and go buy me this earring in silver and now gold. So when you're looking to start your business and you're asking for grant funding, you don't need $30,000 for inventory. If no one has bought nothing from you, you don't know what they want. Get a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of this, and see what the people want. I'm selling Joy's Peach Cobbler. My peach cobbler may not be that good. I think it's good. My mama thinks it's good. What do the streets want? Now, one day on accident, it was my son's birthday. I made some cupcakes. I made too many. So I brought the rest in my food truck and the cupcakes sold out. But now I don't have no more money to go buy more, buy more products. I got peach cobbler ingredients, but I don't have any ingredients for cupcakes. So before you go and just use all your money on what you think you're going to sell, you want to know, what do the streets want? So get a little bit. Saying that to say, you don't need $50,000 for inventory. Ask for a little bit. Whatever is the grant amount, you want to make your budget into that. If I'm applying for a $10,000 grant, have at least 2 to 3 different things that we need the $10,000 for. If you are a brand new startup business, you don't need $10,000 for marketing, baby, because what you gonna do with $10,000 in marketing? We don't even know if people want what you want. So maybe you're gonna do $2,000 in marketing and then $3,000 in inventory. Like, mix it up. But before you go and put all your money in anything, forget a grant. Let's say you got a loan, you're going to use your credit cards. Don't just stock up on what you think. You got to have proof of concept. So when you're starting out, I'm going to have sweatshirts. I got my earrings. Bam, the earrings took off. I have them in silver. Now I'm going to have them in gold and pink. They like the gold and pink. Now I'm going to get some more color. Maybe I get a different design. And then maybe 6 months to a year, now I kind of figured out, I thought I was a sweatshirt company, but baby, I'm really an accessory because they like my accessories. So I may not have changed my entire business model, right? But now that I know they like my accessories, I've tested out all the different makes, models, and colors. I have 10 that I can't keep in stock. Now when I get a grant, or now I want to go pull some money out of my 401k, or now I'm about to go deplete my savings account, or now I'm about to walk into this bank and get this loan where the note's going to be due in 30 days. I feel confident in spending $50,000 to stock up on what I know the people already want. Now it's what I call is just printing money. I'm sewing money into inventory knowing I'm about to sell it. Printing money. Printing. I'm going to spend 50, I'm going to make 100. If I spend 100, I'm going to make 200. If I spend 200, I'm going to make 400. Now I'm just trying to get the inventory in to get it out. I already got my marketing technique. Okay, I know that they like this reel, they like this. If I'm doing any kind of influencer marketing, I know they like whenever this influencer posts, I get sales. They're not really feeling these people, so I'm going to go ahead and 86 them. So now once you get your proof of concept, once you know what they want, once you know how they like to see it sold, now you're just at the bank printing money. I'm just pouring into everything that's working versus pouring into what I thought I was going to do and it not working. Okay? So if you poured all your money in and it just didn't work, we got to now start from ground zero. Sell whatever you have. Go. You are going to have to go minimal necessities. Okay? All that luxury, all that eating out, nails, lashes, vacations, 6 months, none of that. None of that. You can turn your car in and get you a smaller car. Turn it in, get you a smaller car. It's only going to be for 6 months to a year. That's all it's going to be. When I started my hair salon, I turned my Jaguar. I was a Jaguar girl back then, right? Turned my Jaguar XJ8, brand new off the showroom floor. Turned her back in, got me a Toyota Sequoia. The note was $500 less. I could put that $500 in my business to pay for inventory and supplies versus paying out in a car, sitting in the garage, driving around, ain't making me $1. You gonna go from a Jaguar to a Sequoia? Baby, I will go from a Jaguar to, if I can go ride a monkey, I will go ride a monkey for $500. I'm just trying to get money in my business because I know once I get the money in my business, it's gonna make me money. And I can go buy me a better car. It's gonna make you money. I can't wear no nails, just wear no nails for 6 months. That's it. Just for 6 months, you just go to Sally's, you get yourself a pedicure. I can't get my lashes done. You mean I gotta look? Girl, take them lashes off, baby. Go to the beauty supply, get you them $1 strips and do you a strip. I can't be getting no girl. Pull that old wig out and get you a shampoo and deep condition, revive her back, and just use these old bundles. I can't go, baby. No, you can't go out. Sunday fun day, brunch, all that. Take your behind inside. Go get you some top ramen. Go get you something you can throw in the air fryer, some Hot Pockets. We gonna just grind it out for 6 months. Don't act like you been balling, right? Go grind it out for 6 months. Go to Walmart, get you that great value, vegetables that you can throw in the microwave. They're $1. And baby, just grind it out for 6 months. And all that extra money, them same friends, they gonna be there, right? That party is gonna be there. That bag, all that shop is gonna be there. It's gonna be there. And guess what? You want to buy a bag, that bag gonna be out of style in 3 months anyway, right? So girl, ain't worry about that. For 6 months, we gonna just grind it out. And when you pour that money in your business, you don't have to wait on anything, right? You're pouring into your business, getting what it needs, getting it up and going. And then out of the blue, because you apply to 5 to 10 business grants, a grant gonna just hit when you just need it. And it's gonna take you to that next level. Now you can go get your nails done. Now go ahead and get your lashes done. Once you got that money machine rolling, you can go get what you want. People laugh at me. Oh my God, girl, she had a Jaguar. Now she's in Sequoia. What happened, baby? I'm getting this money machine together. My business. I'm getting it. I'm getting this little hand. See, in the beginning, it's just, honey. Sometimes it's just stuck. It's gonna go slow, and it may even go backwards. But pretty soon, it's gonna get some momentum. It's gonna go up. I went from a Jaguar to a Toyota Sequoia to a Rolls Ghost. What she do? The same thing. But I had to go underground. These nails was off. I wasn't wearing no bump. I was in the traps, right? Any extra money went to my business, went to buying hair. I got married in Vegas for $5,000. Wedding dress, $100. Why? I was in my business. I told my mama about all these doves and this big old venue. I started calculating how much the wedding gonna cost me. I'm about to go buy some hair with that. I ain't about to no wedding. To have people, I'm about to go pay people to come here and eat and drink. They're gonna talk about me anyway. That don't make no sense. I can use that same money and go buy some hair. Hair gonna make me money. You cannot have a wedding in Vegas. Yes, I can. I paid $500 at the chapel. I went to a buffet at a casino. It probably was bootleg, but I put the money in my business. I'm divorcing him anyway, so thank God I didn't spend $100,000 because I'm not with that nigga no more. So thank you, right? So you got to do what's best for you and understand you may got to tuck your pride, right? You may have to just not have everything in life in this season to have everything in life in that next season. Okay. But we can't start a business and go on vacation and eat out every day and keep all these, maintenance things up. We can't do it all. You have to cut something. So saying all that to say, when you're looking for what you want to ask for your grant, think small. What do I need to make some money in 30 days? That's what I'm asking for. We may need 10 other things, right? We may need if you wrote down everything you need, it may be $50,000. We're applying for a $10,000 grant. What in $10,000 can make you money? And when you talk about what you need, talk about how it's going to make you money. Okay, not just I need $10,000 for inventory. I need $10,000 for inventory so that I can buy my inventory at a larger amount to get it at a cheaper cost. If I buy this sweatshirt here in the US, it's probably going to cost me $10, right? If I buy it for 10 and sell it for 20, I'm making $10 a shirt. If I bought this same sweatshirt in China, it probably will cost me $3, an additional $2 to ship it here over the waters for $5. So if I bought this same sweatshirt, paid $5, sold it for $20, I'm now making $15 versus $10. But in order for me to get the sweatshirt for $5, I got to buy in bulk. A lot of times, if we're in a product-based business or a service-based business that uses a product, we can get that product cheaper if we buy it in a larger quantity. Right? So don't just say I need $10,000 for inventory. I need $10,000 to buy my inventory in bulk so that I can get it at a cheaper rate. So that will increase my profit margin. That will make you money. I'm selling that. If I sell 10 shirts a month consistently, I'm selling my same 10 shirts, but I'm making $5 more per shirt. That's making you more money. So think about in 30 days, what do you need to make money? How is this going to make you money? And you ask for that. Maybe I'm missing some equipment. If I had some equipment, I could do something faster. I can open up a whole nother lane of business if I had X, Y, and Z. That's, baby, am I running my mouth? I don't ran. It's almost midnight. I don't ran my mouth. That's what you want to ask for, okay? So saying all that to say, there are about 8 different grants that are due on December 31st. So December, is that Sunday? December 31st is Sunday, okay? So that means that we have 2 days to kind of think about what it is that our business needs, so that we can end 2023 with getting some grants out, okay? If you don't already have my grant bundle, just comment grant in the comment and the link will be sent to you. If your page is private, DM me the word grant. If you can't afford my grant bundle, it's $99. You can Google business grants. The grant I talked about tonight, there's one for, if you just thinking about a business, there's the Young Entrepreneur Scholarship Grant. If you have my bundle, number 414 on the list, where you have to be either a high school, undergrad, graduate, or trade school student, 3.0 GPA in the U.S. school, and you have a business idea. There is the AT&T Black Future Maker Grant. There is the Zen Business Grant. There are several grants that are due on 12/31. So we can at least apply to 1 or 2 grants to knock out 2023. Once you start looking at the grant application, the grant questions are going to be online. You can start getting a feel for what they're asking for. Okay. If you apply for the grants on the 31st and you don't get them, guess what we're going to do? We're going to apply again in January. If you don't get any grants in January, guess what we're going to do? We're going to apply again in February. And if you don't get any grants, we're going to apply again in March. I have so many people saying, oh my God, I applied for a grant, I didn't get it. Okay, how much you apply for? 1. Okay, so you got 1 no and just quit? I mean, you got 1 no and you just said, that's it? I guess it's free money. So why not apply for more than 1? The more you apply, the more that you increase your chances of winning. So if you apply to 5 to 10 every single month and you're asking for what I'm telling you to ask for, and you're not making your business sound like a pity party, then you're going to get one eventually. So let's at least in 2023 with at least getting 1 grant out in the atmosphere. At least apply for 1. You can at least see what the application looks like. I get so many calls. People will have the grant bundle, then they're going to book the grant call. And they're going to say, I just need help applying for grant. Okay, so how many have you applied for? Well, I actually haven't applied for any. So you basically are telling me that you counted yourself out and you haven't even looked at the application. So then I make them go look at an application. And some applications, baby, be having 4 questions. Like, girl, you couldn't fill out 4 questions and 2 of them was your name and email? Like, oh, I didn't know it was going to be like, you didn't know. You heard grant and you ain't never heard of a grant, never wrote a grant, so you just counted yourself out. So how about for 2023 and 2024, we're just going to go ahead and count ourselves in. Just count yourself in, right? So just, if you too scared to even fill that grant application out, at least look at the grant application in 2000. At least look at it, read the questions, just digest it, right? Type in a couple answers and just push send. You at least sent your first grant out. There is no database to where where 1 grant can see where you apply for all these grants. There's no like centralized database. So you can apply for 1,000 grants. No one knows that you apply for all these grants. If you have more than 1 LLC, each LLC can apply for the same grant. So if I have Joyce Earrings and Joyce Sweatshirts and Joyce Barbecue, I'm going to fill the Zen Business Grant out first for Joyce Barbecue and talk about what I need for the barbecue, boom, boom, boom. I'm going to refresh the screen and then I'm going to fill out that same grant application for Joyce Earrings. And what does Joyce Earrings need? And and boom, boom. I'm going to hit refresh again and I'm going to fill that same application out for Joyce Sweatshirt. right? Enjoy sweatshirt needs. No. Now, if I'm applying for 3 grants for 3 different businesses, 5 to 10 times a month, I'm definitely going to be getting a grant if I'm asking for the right things. Okay? So make sure that we end 2023 counting ourselves in. We are betting on ourselves. Okay? One monkey doesn't stop a show, meaning one person tell us no, well, that wasn't the grant for me anyway, I'm applying for another one. That wasn't the grant for me, I'm applying for another one. I'm going to keep going and going and going. And then when you finally win your grant, you're then going to know, oh my gosh, this really works. And you're going to keep applying for them and applying for them, applying for them. If y'all on Instagram, what's his name? I think it's JB Records. JB Records applied for I did a live like this on the Be Good grant, the grant that Beyonce had. He filled the grant out that night. He got the Be Good grant. I think Be Good may have been $10,000. And then he backdoored and won I forgot what other grant. He won a $40,000 grant like 2 months later. Just applying for grants, applying for grants, applying for grants. If you want to know, I have a grant bundle that has 900 business grants. The list is going to be updated every single month. You have lifetime access to the bundle. I have training courses in there that will teach you what to ask for, how to make your business stand out, what not to ask for. It is $99. You can click the link in my bio, or you can comment grants in the on the comment on this live, and then I will send you the link. If you don't have $99, you can Google business grants and just start applying. Okay, but in 2023, we are ending by counting ourselves in, and we're going to at least apply for 1 business grant. Okay, we have like 8 of them that are due on the 31st, which is going to be on Sunday. Okay, so then when we end this live, get to these grants. If it's too late in the morning on Saturday, carve out just 1 hour just to go on the applications, look at them, and start thinking about what does your business need? What obstacles have you faced in your business? Why did you start your business? How does your business stand out from all the rest? How are you solving the problem different? These are all the different types of questions that they're going to ask on the business grant. And once you finish that first grant, save your answers, because those same questions, they may not be worded the exact same way, but it's going to be the same concept. Okay, so I said, hey, tell me what problem do you solve? Tell me what your business does. Tell me the issue that it's all the same thing. Okay, so I want you to be comfortable and confident in applying for business grants. So this is a great way to get a nice little cash infusion in your business that is not going to be having a monthly note. Okay, when starting a business, when growing a business, when scaling a business, keeping our expenses as low as possible is so important. So, sometimes incurring that additional debt, having that extra monthly note, depending on the cash flow of the business, sometimes, that little extra, $450 or $350 on that note can really cause some additional stress and wear and tear on you mentally if we really can't afford it. Okay, so it is almost midnight. I haven't run in my mouth. I will post this live on my page in case you guys just came in at the end. I went over a couple of grants and I kind of gave some tips as to how to make your business stand out, what not to ask for, and certain things to ask for. Okay, everyone have a great night, and I will of course see you at the bank.